Mm. Hi everyone, it's Bernie here from Stamp and Eat with Rich here next to me.
Hello.
And I am on a little bit before 7, so we'll just wait for everybody to join us. Yes, it's been a chilly day here today, very cold day today, and we had a very cold day with a very, very cold wind yesterday. So I've already heard from Mum. She's
Hey, Mum.
in a very chilly part of New Zealand, South Africa too. So yes.
We had the log fire going today.
And the whole of yesterday as well. What is the time? It's 7 o'clock. All right. Okay. Very good. All right. Well, let's make a start. It's 7 o'clock. Not sure who all is going to join us this evening or this morning or wherever it is that you are joining us from. So welcome. Welcome. It's good to have everyone back in my craft room. Look forward to joining you. Hello, Leslie Ann. Oh, I'm glad you are on tonight because I'm going to be using some of your turtles that we stamped, and we're going to have some fun together. So who else have we got? Say hello if you're joining and tell us where you're joining from. So a couple of things to note before I head over to my desk. Starting tomorrow, until the end of June, stamping. You saved the scraps. I did. I've got them in a little container, and I will show you my project, and you'll see where I've used them. It was actually really, really helpful that I had them. Starting tomorrow until the end of June, Stamping Up has announced a 10% additional saving on bundles which are only the stamp sets and the dies. So that means you will actually get a 20% discount because they are already discounted by 10%. And for the first time, to the best of my knowledge, and I've heard this from my team leader Jackie as well today, the Stamping Up are discounting the Stamping Up cutting and embossing machines, both the big and the small. So if you have been wanting to get yourself a cut and emboss machine, because I think they are the most expensive item in the catalogue, this would be a good opportunity. So if you've been waiting to do that, then consider this your nudge. So that's official news from Stamping Up. Then news from me. If you are on my newsletter subscription, you would have received an email today telling you about the Sketch Inkspiration subscription that we, myself and my crafting friends have launched, that is live from today. So that is super exciting. It's really to inspire people if they are sort of lost for ideas and they're looking to do things and get some inspiration. So it'll be every fortnight you'll receive a sketch, and it'll be shown true to sketch and 2 variations with the videos and PDFs. So it's a quarterly subscription for this week on our launch price, and then it'll switch over to a monthly one. All right. All the details, I've dropped those all in the description, so hopefully they are all there. Okay, so shall we head over tonight? The boho blue embossing and die cutter is beautiful. Yes, it is. It is a very, very pretty one. Yes, we had an opportunity. Oh my gosh, it would have been last year to get that as a pre-order, and I never did, but it is very, very pretty. All right, let's head over to my desk. So I am going to be showing you, I'm not going to be doing this one, but I'm going to show you how you can create a little journal using our C5 or C6, whatever the size is, envelope. But you don't have to have these size envelopes. You can use any size envelope. So I'm going to flick through this one very, very quickly, and then I'm going to show you and demonstrate how you glue them together. And then together, I want us to finish the little journal that I'm putting together for our oldest grandson. So I have taken the Country Woods DSP, and I have taken the Country Flowers in here, and I've created this one. This is an old retired die. It just really went well. So let's just have a flick through. Would you think that this is, that these are envelopes? And have you done something like this before? So as you can see, I've got little tuck pouches here. So this person can put whatever they want in there. I've got some scripture there for them. Again, I'll use the country lace paper here. I've used the Latte Love and I've just splotched it on there. So all of these are pieces of Designer Series paper. I've used the Courage and Faith stamp over here and blended. I brought that back in again, and just created a shaker card from all those bits of pieces that came out. So this is the one journal. So Lovey, this is for you.
Oh, wow.
It's yours. I made it for you. You were my prototype.
So it's just for you. Thank you.
It is just for you. Yes. All right. So this is our grandson's. But before I show you inside, I'm going to show you how we glue these, and then we can work on this together. So I'm just using this colored background because it's easier to show the glue. Okay. So for this journal, you are going to start off with your first envelope with the flap to the right. And then you're going to have your next envelope with the flap to the left, like this. Okay, so let's glue this together. He's looking through it now.
It's beautiful. I love it.
So you can put photos in there, or you can do whatever you want with those spots. Okay, so I'm doing a very thin piece of a little bit of glue around the edge. I don't know if you can pick that up in the, can you pick that up in my candlelight? Oh goodness. And I'm now taking it to the edge of the envelope. It's really tricky being white. And I'm just flattening that and using my bone folder. Oh, thank you. Yes, I just felt like my friend that does my nails, Mel, she wasn't feeling very well last week when she did them. And so I thought, let me just keep it simple. All right, so here we have our first page, which I can see has gone skew because this light is hard. So let me just quickly move it while I can. All right. Cool. All right, now we're going to leave this flap to the right, and we're bringing in this flap again, and it really is a case of rinse and repeat. Okay, so butting it up, just flattening it nicely, checking that it's nice and straight. It really needs to be straight, otherwise you're going to have a very skew journal. Okay. All right, so just putting those down. Okay. Same setup. So I thought maybe this one when I make this one, I might go a little bit more feminine with this one. We'll see. I feel like I'm about to embark on a rabbit hole with this. With this whole junk journaling thing. Hey, Rich. I was saying that to you on the weekend.
Yeah.
I just think it's a really economical way to put together something very unique and personalized for somebody, using your Designer Series papers, using your stamps. And wait until I show you what I've done for Noah's one. Okay, so we're just putting that in there. All right, so hopefully you've all got the gist of that. And then this last one, we're just going to bring around. Okay, so just checking that these all look good. Oops, I got slightly stuck. Don't worry about this glue bit that shows because you're not going to see it. So this last bit, we're just going to wrap it around, all the way around. And you want to create a nice firm end to this journal because this is going to be your sort of like your seam, your book seam. Okay, so let's just straighten that up. All right, so this is the canvas. Okay, so we're going to decorate, well, you will decorate all of those, and I'm going to run. See how quickly that came together? Isn't that amazing? Okay, so let me show you, and let's work on this one that I have made for Noah. Hi, Felicity. How are you down south? Probably freezing cold down where you guys are. So what we're doing, Felicity, with you joining us, we're just doing some envelopes and making some junk journals out of them. Excepting this is not so much a junk journal, this is more a journal. So, designer series paper on the front, I die cut with my alphabet a la mode, just put Noe's name. I'm going to be putting some thingies on there now with you guys. Use some of my Abounded Beauty paper in the background. This is a, maybe Leslie Ann, can you tell us, or actually I'll just quickly look in the catalogue. This is a reversible stamp that Leslie Ann brought up when she came to visit me a couple of weeks ago. I'm just looking for them now. She'll probably get there faster typing it in the comments. I'm looking for the reversibles. There they are. They are on page 83. So there are only two reversibles, Planted Paradise and Sea Turtle. So they're quite cool because you turn the stamp over and you create these little creatures. So these are the starfish. This paper in the background, I've used the Thoughtful Wishes. The Thoughtful Wishes paper. And I don't know, you guys are going to freak out, totally freak out when you see what I've done with it. Thoughtful Journey. So it was too short, so I just cut it a little bit more. So we're going to write his birthday greetings in there. This is the back part. I was looking for all sea greeny themes, and we're going to actually put our turtles in here. See? Now I need to cover this one. So I need some feedback. Where shall we put these turtles? Do we put them at the bottom, or do I put them where I have them now? Because I want to glue them down. So where do you think I should put them? I'll wait for you guys to let me know. So as I'm waiting, you can see what I've done is I've just cut the paper to match, and I've gone with all my sea themes. On this one, I've done an embossing with Pretty in Peacock. This is from the Thoughtful Wishes, that beautiful ombre. I'll show you how I create these. Where you put them? Yep, okay, Mum. Yep, I'll do that now then. There's the dud stamp at the bottom, the back. All right, so let's put our little mommy turtle. We're going to put baby turtle. So when I've been doing my Googling on YouTube, a lot of the people that are doing these journals recommend 5 envelopes. And like I said, you can use any size that you have, and then you just cut your paper. So with this is a Pretty in Peacock that I've done in the So Swirly embossing folder. I just cut a 2.5-inch strip. I punched it with a punch hole, and I just glued the top and the bottom and the side, and I'll show you. And here's my favorite one. Look at this. So I created this using the friendly fins, and we'll play with this tonight a little bit. So it's got your hammerhead sharks, it's got dolphins, it's got stingrays, it's got what I call Finding Nemo fish or clownfish, and then it's got these beautiful dyes that create the coral. It cuts out the fish, and I'll show you the bubbles. They were something else to glue on. Dolphins, coral, lobsters, and other individual fish. So let me bring it up that you can see. Look at the bubbles. Do you see all the bubbles? Every one of those came out of that die cut. The paper I used in the background is the back, the reverse, the B side of the Thoughtful Wishes. The coral reef I used again also from the Designer Series paper from the Thoughtful Wishes, and the chocolate brown, the early espresso, is from the Country Woods, and also the coral is from the Thoughtful Wishes. So the lobsters are as well. So I used, the fishies are also, so the stamping was the fish, the clownfish, the hammerhead sharks, the stingray, and the dolphin. Everything else has been die cut. All right. And this one I've used, we're going to glue this because I wanted to show you how this works. So I just used the Abounded Beauty background and then the strips over there. So this piece of paper to measure on here is just 1/8 short of, so it's 4 3/8 of an inch by 6 6.5. That's 4, that's 3, that's more, it's a bit more than 1/4. It's just 1/8 of an inch more than 1/4. All right, so let's glue that down. Finger red number 1. I'm not with you, my friend. What are you meaning? Sorry. Finger red number 1. Okay. Right, so we're putting that in. And that strip, like I mentioned earlier, is 2.5 inches. So I'm just going to cut the punch it in half with a punch I already have. And I'm just going to, it's from the Latte Love, as you can tell at the back, if you know your papers very well. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue on the top, on the side, and on the bottom. And we're popping it there. Okay. Alrighty. Cool. So that's the back. So let's do some stamping. I want to bring in a shark. Noah, our little grandson, adores sharks. So I just want to bring in some scrap white. And we're going to do a sharky on the front. So let's do this hammerhead again. So it's got 2 pieces to it. The outline of the shark, and then the bit that, oops, where's my paper gone? Ah, dearie me. Okay. Having a little bit of a law school day today. All right. So we are on the hospital airlift route from where our house is, and I was saying to Rich, this helicopter has not stopped today. It hasn't stopped. So I'm inking this with basic gray, and now I'm going to bring in the bit that does his body. So I actually don't know what's going on. There are lots of people that are needing airlifting today. All right, let's just get this stamped down properly. So now I'm inking this up with Smoky Slate. I just want to come in here so I can see where I am. Right, you've got to aim for the fin, the eyes, and the tail all together at the same time. Cool. Not too bad. Not too bad. And then it has a matching. Should we do a shark and a dolphin, or should we do 2 sharks, Rich? Maybe 2. 2 sharkies?
I was going to say one of each.
One of each? Okay. Cool. We'll do one of each. And a dolphin. So we'll do the outline again in the basic grey. Cool. And then his tummy will be in Smoky Slate. I'll make sure I've got this down. I'm actually going to stamp this off because it's very, maybe not so dark. Okay, let's go for it. Am I in? It's so hard when you've got the camera that you don't want to put your head in front of because the camera's in the way. Okay, let's die cut these. And then we can put them onto our little journal. And I've got some other bits. Oh, I split the screen again. Oh, thanks, Mum. So crazy when it does that, eh? There we go. Okay. Maybe I will, I wonder if it's the vibration of my table. I think my computer doesn't like it. It's too sensitive. All right, so we're going to do the Sharky. It's got a die, and the little dolphin has a die. I'm just going to maybe just hold the computer, Rich, if you don't mind. Let's see if it's going to split it again, eh? Seems to have behaved. Sorry, I'm not my chirpy self tonight. I've been struggling a little bit with my IBS today, the last few days actually, and so I'm just here. I'm here. Oh, I like that idea. Oh, that's cute. I had thought of putting in. I have this offcut. Shall we put this in? Or that, maybe just the Sharkies.
Yeah.
Like that? Oh, I like that. That's very cute. Let's put it up on some dimensionals. Mum, I don't know if you remember we did a page, or not you and I, but I did a page for the boys when we went down to Hermanus and we did the we stayed in Henk and Florrie's place, and we went to Two Oceans Aquarium down in Cape Town, and then I did that double scrapbooking page. I found it because we had the Grandies here yesterday, and I showed them because they have it's not going to see this until it's his birthday next month. But yeah. How's that? Oh, you have laryngitis. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, you usually get it in winter, eh? Okay, so there we have. Not a lot today. I said to Rich, I'm not going to be doing a lot tonight because I'm just not feeling hundreds, but I still wanted to show up and show you how to do this. So I like how that's finished it off. It needed something. So let's look through it quickly. So we've got the little sea urchins, the happy birthday. I've got the little turtles in there now. This can be a little tuck spot for photos. Very cute. The centerpiece, which is the little aquarium scene, because he's big into his sharks. This can also be another photo area, another tuck spot. We might write some words of encouragement in there for him. And then that's it. So there we go. All right. And that's us for tonight. We're short and sweet. There's Riches.
Here's the one Bernie gave me that she showed at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome, my lovey. All right, everyone. So that's us for tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us. And I hope you inspired. Give it a try. I'd like to see what you create with it. Take your papers, take your stamps, and do something different rather than making traditional cards with your stash, and see what you can come up with. So we'll catch up with you next week, and I hope you all have a wonderful week, wherever this may be, wherever you're watching us from. And if you're watching on the replay, hello to you and goodbye to you too. Okay, catch you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.